In this video, we're going to look at how we can browse our photos on the iPad, specifically how we browse the photo library. We basically have two different ways to browse our photos. We can view the library or we can view our collections. In this video, we're going to take a look at the library. Now, if you like what you see here, stick around to the end. I'll tell you a little bit more about myself and how you can help support my efforts in creating these videos. All right, let's take a look at the photos library on the iPad. Let's go over to my iPad. Now, the first thing that we have to do is we have to open up the Photos app. This is all done through the Photos app. So let's go ahead and open up the Photos app here. I tap on it, and I'm looking at my photos here. Now, the first thing we're going to look at is the sidebar here. This is where we can switch between our library and our collections. So I tap on Collections, and now I'm looking at my collections. I tap on Library, and now I'm looking at my library, which is what we're going to look at in this video. But before we do that, if you don't see the sidebar, what you need to do is you need to tap on the little icon. I'm going to tap on this, and it's going to close it. And now you can see I'm just looking at my library here. I want to look at my collections. Well, then what you do is you tap on the little sidebar here, the icon for it, and now I'm able to switch to collections. Like I said, what we're going to do is focus on the library, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide this. So I tap on this to hide it. So I'm looking at my library here. The first thing is it shows me what dates I'm looking at here in these photos. So I can see that I'm looking at October 2, 2022 to February 4, 2023. And when I scroll up, watch what happens there. What it's going to do is it's going to switch. So now I'm looking at February 4 through February 5. So I can easily see what photos there are there. Also, what we're able to do is pinch and zoom to change the size of these photos. So if I pinch, they get smaller, and if we look, you're going to see that the dates expanded. And when I pinch to expand, so I take two fingers and I just go like that, it's going to zoom in, and now we can see that the date expanded or actually contracted there a little bit. So that's how we can easily zoom in and zoom out. To select a photo, if we want to see the photo in full screen, we just tap on it. So let's just go with this photo here. I tap on it, and it opens it up. To go back, what we do is we tap on the little arrow here, and we go back. That's basically how we get around the library, but we have a lot more options with this library. Right now, I'm looking at all of my photos and videos. It says all photos, but it's basically photos and videos. Now, this could be a little bit of a catch here. I may filter some of these out, which I'll show you in a little bit. So I could filter my videos out and just be looking at my photos, or I could filter my photos out and just be looking at my videos. So normally you're looking at all of your photos and videos, but we can filter these out. Now, if we slide this over to the left, you're going to see that we have months here. When I tap on months, it's going to slide over to the left. And now I'm looking at my photos by month. So here's my February 2023. And when I swipe up, here's March 2023, and it's a video in there. So it's just highlighting some of the videos in there, or videos and photos. So you can see that it's just going month by month here. Now, what we can also do is view this by year. So what I do is I tap on years here, and when I do that, you can see that it's showing me all my photos by year. So here's 2024, here's 2025. So let's go ahead and tap on 2025. It's going to open up that library, and it's going to take me over to the month, January 2025. I want to go to all of the photos in there. I can tap in any one of these photos or videos, or what I can do is I can go to all photos here. And now what it's going to do is it's going to open up that library to January 2025. So here's all my photos from January 2025. Apparently I went to Disney then. So I can go back to months, I can go back to years, I can go to all photos. So that's how we can navigate around and filter our photos a little bit by month, or zoom in and zoom out, I should say, by month and by year. Now, in addition to that, we can also change the aspect ratio. You can see that these are all square. Well, sometimes I shoot in the vertical format, sometimes I shoot in the landscape. How can I see that? Well, basically what we do is we tap on this little icon here, and when I do that, what it's going to do is it's going to show me the aspect ratio. So I tap on it, and now we can see this one is in vertical, while this here is in landscape. So if you like to see what style your photo is in, or what the aspect ratio is, what you can do is easily just turn that on and off right down here. I like to see them as squares. I don't need to really see the aspect ratio, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap on this little icon here again, and it brings me back to my squares, and I can easily see my photos and videos there. Now, in addition to that, we're also able to sort and filter our photos in the library. We can change the sort order, and we can filter them by seeing only our videos or only our photos. To do that, what we do is we tap on this, and when I tap on that, you're going to see we have sorting options up towards the top. I can sort by recently added or sort by date created or captured, and then I can also filter. So to change the sort order, you can just assume that basically you just tap on how you want to have it sorted. But let's take a look at filtering. With filtering, what we're able to do is tap on this, and when I do, we get an option where we're able to select how we want to filter it. Do I want to see only my favorites? Do I want to see only my photos that I've edited? Or maybe I want to see only my videos. Let's go ahead and do that. So I tap on videos, and now it's only showing me my videos. So I'm not going to see any photos here. To turn it off, what we do is we just tap on the little filter button. It looks like a camera because it's filtered by video. So I tap on this, and you're going to see we have remove filter. I tap on that, and it removes the filter. So again, we just tap on this, and then we tap on filter, and then from here I'm able to select how I want to filter it. In addition to that, we also have some view options. I call this still filtering a little bit, but you're going to see that we have these view options over to the right here. When I tap on view options, I'm able to select if I want to filter out my screenshots. That's why I called it a filter, so it's not going to show any screenshots in my library here. And it'll still show them in the collections, which I talk about in another video, but you're not going to be able to see them in the library here. And then I can also filter out all the photos that have been shared with me. So then I see only my photos, my videos. We also have zoom in and out and the aspect ratio grid, but I find it easier to pinch to zoom and then also use that other tool that is up here. It's hidden right now, but there's a little tool up here where you can change that aspect ratio or show the aspect ratio. I showed you that earlier. So that is those are our filtering options. In addition to that, when we're in the library, we can also select our photos. So you're going to see over here to the right, we have select. When I tap on select, I tap on the photos that I want to select. You can see that I just tapped on these 3 photos here. They're a little bit grayed out or a little bit cloudy. That means that I tapped on them. So what does that mean when I tap on them? Well, from here, what I can do is I can go and delete those. You're going to see down here at the bottom, I have the trash can. I can delete those. Or if I wanted to share those, I can share those. And you're going to see that it has 3 photos selected. So that's how we can easily select our photos to share them when we're in the library. The last thing, I'm going to cancel out of here. To cancel it, you just tap on cancel. The last thing I want to show you is how we can search. Now the search is pretty broad. When I tap on search here, what I can do is I can see my recent searches as well as search suggestions. And the iPad is able to recognize different photos. So I didn't tag any photos with a cat. I have a couple of cats. So if I wanted to search for my cats, and again, I didn't tag any of these photos with cats or anything like that. What I do is I just tap up in here, cats. So let's go ahead and do that. And you're going to see that. Type it right there. There's all the pictures of my cats. And again, I didn't tag these. Or maybe what I'd like to do is I'd like to see all the beach shots. So I type in here beach. And there's all my beach shots. I want to see all the sunset pictures. I can do that as well. So the search is pretty broad. We don't have to tag anything. We can search by location. We can search by the content of the photo. So that is how we use the photo library and the Photos app on the iPad. What we're able to do is view them by year, by month, or all of our photos and videos. We can also filter our photos and videos. We can just show our videos. We can just show our photos. We're able to change the sort order, view the aspect ratio of our photos, and even select them to delete them or share them. And again, we can also search our photos. So that's how we work with the Photos library on the iPad. Now, if you found this video helpful, what you may want to do is like the video. You can subscribe to my channel. You can share it with your friends and family. In addition to that, I also have a couple of other options which help support my efforts in creating these videos. I have danstutorials.com. With danstutorials.com, this is a subscription-based website. Become a member of my website. And what I do for you is I include more videos, so you're going to see more videos than what you see here on YouTube. I also take all of the advertising, so you're not going to see any ads. And then you have an AI assistant modeled after an Apple Genius. Now, if you don't like subscriptions, I have another option. I understand that. A lot of people don't like subscriptions. Well, what you can do is you can go to dansonlinecourses.com. With dansonlinecourses.com, I have various courses. Well, right now I just have one course of this recording, one on the iPhone, but I'm creating one for the iPad, which will include this video and other videos. And then eventually I'll also create one for the Mac. This is a one-time purchase. It is not a subscription. And when you purchase that course, you get all the videos in that course. That's over at dansonlinecourses.com. With either one of these, just know that you are helping support a small business. It is just me in a corner office of my house. I'm not part of some large organization. So when you become a member or purchase a course, you are helping support my efforts in creating these videos. Check out danstutorials.com or dansonlinecourses.com for more information, and thanks for watching.